Hello, Julie and Michael and Amanda and family. This is John Tantillo calling or Zooming from Glendale, Arizona. It is Sunday, 11:04 New York time. It's 1:04. It's 2 hours difference. We're on Mountain Time here in Arizona. So anyway, I thought that ceremony uh, for Gary was just simply beautiful and wonderful, and it made me really, really happy. And I was going to try to organize the time where a Zoom meeting. And what we could do is, if you give me a time when we can all get together live, you could be at disparate places. You could be in your own homes and just follow the link, and we'll do put the kids on, and we can do the whole thing. So anyway, but what I came across of is I came across some photographs of me and Gary and the kids, Michael and Amanda, when they were kids. Okay. And I don't know if you know how I met Gary. And I'll tell you, I if I and Julie, I please forgive me if you heard the story, but by the way, the best leg of lamb I've ever had was cooked by you, and I still swear by it. I mean, the best. To my mother's chagrin, when she was alive, I told her that Julie Bennett made the best leg of lamb I ever had. So anyway, and when we went to Doyle's on the Bay, and we had some really, really great times. So anyway, uh, I hope this works here. I think, yeah, you could see that. There's Gary and me in the old home, okay, in Clara, okay, and you guys had just gotten the pool table, and he loved the pool table. Let me tell you. So there's a picture, and I got a number of pictures like that. Okay. Now here's a good one. Here's a good one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that handsome boy and that beautiful girl. Okay. So uh an oldie but goodie. And here's a picture of me drinking Dad's port wine. As a matter of fact, he made a comment that I drank most of it. Let's see here. I got some newer ones. I want to get some of the old ones, and then I'll get some of the newer ones here. All right, let's see here. Oh, here, look at this, Michael. Look at this, Michael. There you go. All right. Okay, so we got that. All right. All right. Hear me coming to the home, Julie cringing at the thought that her beautiful home was going to be invaded by this New Yorker. There you go. By the way, I don't no longer look like that. I'm 130 pounds. Over there, I might have been about 200. And here is Amanda with one of her girlfriends. Okay. All right. And then here's another Gary and I. Okay. We're never too far. I'm never too far from the port. Okay. And then, of course, Me in the car, the his favorite 944 Porsche. Okay. And here's more pictures of the kids. All right. And remember, I talked about the pool table? Well, there I am, freshly done. And I think this is a picture of like the garage or the almost getting to the garage. All right, let's see here. There you go. All right, let's see. Yeah, where else we got here? Now, here is one of my favorite photographs. Uh, Julie and Gary. This was after the accident. Okay. And you gotta love this. You gotta love this. Beautiful. I'm gonna start crying if I don't be careful here. Okay. Here's a picture. All right. All right. Here's another picture of Mandy and the dog. Okay. And then, of course, I have to get into the action there too. Okay. All right, here. All right. And here's somebody's wedding. Beautiful, huh? Look at how that daddy is beaming. Okay. Oh, that really is beautiful. Mandy, God bless you. Okay. Okay. Here's another picture of Mandy. Okay. As Michael. And of course, look at that. Look at the happy couple there. And beautiful picture. Beautiful picture. And here is in Valley Forge there. Um, what was it called? Happy Valley. Happy Valley. There we go. In Idaho. Okay. There we go. And there's Errol. Remember Errol? There we go. And that's, I believe, a relative. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I hope I'm not boring you with all of these photographs. I don't know who all these. That might be Gary's brother. That might be Gary's brother. He was very proud of his brother's chess skills. Here we go. And that's a great shot of the man, the legend, the Gary. Okay. All right. So the way we met in Los Angeles, and of course, we were at a place called Carlos and Charlie's on Sunset. And of course, I used to love drinking, and so did Gary. And anyway, to make a long story short, he comes up to me and he said, "Sir, I always wanted to wear a bow tie, but I never really had the guts to do it. My name is Gary Bennett. And with that, it was the beginning of a wonderful friendship. He said he was going to be going to New York. And would he be able to ring me up? I said, absolutely, come in. And we would go. And at that time, Australia was not known for having good beef. This was in the 80s. Okay. And they didn't have good beef. And he used to love to go to New York and get the prime rib. Okay. And by the way, getting prime rib is very, very hard to come by today. Most restaurants don't serve it. They serve filet mignon, but he liked his prime rib and he liked a big cut. He and I could really eat at the time. And every time he came to New York, he would ring me up and we would go to the clubs and and then I would introduce him to my friends and Joe Slakis and Mark Wiener. Mark Wiener has since passed away. He was an artist, and Mark Wiener had a party for Gary, and all his friends were all of Gary, not Gary's friends, because he came to New York, but he made friends immediately. And this was a loft. He was a photographer, Mark Wiener was, and his mother was a big shot over at the United Nations, and it was just wonderful. And he would always give me a call when he was in New York, and we would go to steakhouses. That's what we really had. So, and then he invited me to come to Australia. Now, you got to understand something. He is a guy I met in a bar, all right? And he invites me to his home in Australia to live in his home with his wife and his children. I mean, people don't do that. And he did that. And everything was an adventure. So what I did is he became part of my life when he came to New York, and we went out to the Hamptons. Okay. I'll never forget this. And I had just gotten my PhD, and I was always looking for hats. And I think you've heard the story, Julie. The kids might not have heard it. And well, trying on hats, and I say, Gary, I like this hat, but it's a little big on me. And he says, well, John, to solve that problem, all you need to do is get another degree, and the hat will fit just fine. So that's the kind of relationship that he was my older brother. And I remember him coming back with some prints that he bought in Southampton. He was very proud of, because he only paid like $10 for them, and they were worth a few $1,000s when he got back. He was so happy. So anyway, I guess what I can say is that wow, I just love going to Australia and being part of your life. From going to the zoo that Michael didn't want to go to because it was going to be too hot, And Julie mentioned that, or maybe it was Gary mentioned that he knew a little bit better than we did that it was too hot to go. But I remember seeing the Tasmanian Devil. So, and then he took me to Koala Park, and oh, I just can't stop thinking. And then Julie, of course, got me to go to the opera hall, which was great. And it was always great restaurants we would go to. Excuse me. So that's about it. Um, my email is very, very easy. It's DOC, at John, JOHN, Tantillo, TANTILLO.com. So it's doc at johntantillo.com. My phone number, my mobile is 917-687-3900. That's 917-687-3900. So hopefully you'll see more and more of me on Newsmax. I'm writing a weekly column, and if you want, you can find out what I've written by going to Newsmax or actually Googling John Tantillo Newsmax marketing and branding lens, and you'll see all of my articles. So I hope you enjoyed this memory memorial to a man that actually changed my life. And and one more story. What he wanted to do is he wanted to come to America to start the business. And what I did is I was teaching marketing research, and I had the students there do a market research paper to help Gary. And to motivate the students, I asked him to speak, and he didn't want to speak. So I said, well, I got a solution. Let me ask you questions, and then you don't have to speak. And we did that. So anyway, so that's about it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love you all dearly. And when you come to New York or Glendale, Arizona, we'll have some dinners in Scottsdale, and you can meet the ever wonderful Monica. And that's about it. Okay. Um, if you want to do live, we can do this live. I can set it up over the weekend, and like I said, you don't have to be in one place. You can be at your home and bring the kids in and all of that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And God bless you all, and God bless Gary Bennett. Bye-bye.